Technology. Y'all saw technology.
I always do this.
I do love technology, but there's so many disadvantages. But at the same time, we need it to live in today's world.
I think there's a lot of disadvantages, but I think people today in this age don't even see them.
Yeah. We're blinded. I mean,
blinded by the light. Yeah. I want to sing the rest of that song, but I can't. So technology. We're going to talk about it. Ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Technology has so many benefits, obviously. It has changed the world in so many ways. But do you not think that the rate it's progressed and the way things are right now, how it's going to affect, our kids?
I think yes, 100%, but I think we have pushed technology faster than we should have. I don't think it should be this quick, because in my lifetime, in our lifetime, we saw the birth of the internet come into our homes. Obviously, the internet came before.
Right. I remember when no one had computers.
Whenever it was it exploded and you could get it and you can afford it. Yes, it came years before.
Dial up, baby.
Yeah. We did that. We started with just getting the internet and the MSN Messenger and the what was it? What was the one with the little pink flower? Everyone talked on it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Now, why can't I remember? There was AOL Messenger, MSN Messenger.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Irrelevant. But, okay, so we started there, and then it's okay, now our moms have a phone.
Yeah.
That they carry with them everywhere.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, now the phone gets smaller and smaller, and then we get phones. When we got cell phones, they weren't smartphones. They were little bitty, tiny.
And I was behind on the smartphone train. I didn't get a smartphone until probably, I don't know, my second kid I was probably a couple years behind. I waited and waited. I was like, nope. Okay,
so we got the little tiny phones in high
the
school.
Nokia.
Yeah, the silly little open flip.
With the long antennas.
Yeah. And then a couple of years later, because I got that when I was a freshman in high school.
Yeah, I'm thinking I was... Yeah. By the time I started driving, I think I had a phone, a Nokia or something like that.
Then I got the one that opened up and had a text board on the inside.
The little flips with the QWERTY keyboards.
Yes.
I loved those.
Yes. And then I don't think I know my oldest was at least born.
Yeah, I wanted to say it was
when I got my first smartphone.
2013, 2014, maybe when I got my first smartphone, because I held off. And I'm I have my computer. I don't need that at my fingertips.
So in the span of we started high school in 2001,
I think.
Yeah, because we graduated in 2002. No,
2000.
That makes no sense.
2006 we graduated.
I meant grade school. We graduated grade school in 2002.
Fucking no.
So I said that backwards. We graduated,
one of them years.
We graduated grade school in 2002. So from the 2002, because that's when we got our first phones, essentially our first.
In a matter of 10 years.
In a matter of 10 years.
We went from a little flippy button phone with an antenna.
Having the internet at our fingertips.
A whole fucking computer inside our phone.
We didn't need it.
Right.
We didn't do it. And I know technology does so much for the medical community, and it does so much for scientists and people who use it for their jobs to build and better the earth and the world and everything. I understand that, but for all of us muggles to have it, I'm serious.
Yeah,
it's unnecessary.
Yeah, it is a lot. There's so many sources of it now. It's just so much coming.
Everything has Bluetooth. Everything is Wi-Fi'd. There are cameras you put up.
It's supposed to make things simple, but it's so overcomplicated
It's complex as shit. And I don't think a lot of people even think about it. Yeah. Maybe they do, and they just don't talk about it.
That's just the way it is now. Well, and it almost brainwashes us in a sense that, we're just so used to it, and we rely on it so heavily that when, say, the Wi-Fi does go out, or we have a blip in our cell phone service or something, everybody's freaking the fuck out because they don't know how to function without it.
No.
They don't remember how to go to a library and look things up. Right. They don't remember how to open a newspaper to get the news. I mean, things are not, especially anyone under 30.
Turning on a radio.
Right?
Do we even know,
People can't believe I still listen to my radio in my car, like my actual FM radio. Like,
oh no,
of course I do. I mean, I have my Bluetooth with my phone and my, my music. I've got Sirius,
I
XM, all
my
that.
phone.
But I do my Bluetooth, I do my satellite radio, all that. But I also still like to listen. Sometimes I'll pull out CDs. Like CDs from 2005.
Me and my husband will like put them in and be like, "What's this mix
My
called?"
husband's truck, it's a 2000 Chevy. Like it's old, so
old, right.
It has a CD player, but that's it. So like we listen to our old Slipknot CDs and Metallica and stuff like that because that's all you get. His radio won't work, so I'm like, we got our big thing of CDs out there, and like it's nostalgic, and also like most people are like, throw your CDs away, like we don't even need. I'm like, I'm gonna save a few of them because like that's very special to me. Collecting CDs and saving up to go buy your favorite one,
and then whenever technology fails and you don't have that at your fingertips,
right?
You
still
got the music.
That's right. Yeah. Like all the apocalypse things, like the movies where you watch and they pull out old vinyls and things like that. I mean, yeah, like
we're gonna be pulling out old CDs and plugging them bitches in.
I mean, just like say 10 years ago or whatever, when we moved into a new house and we didn't have everything set up yet. We didn't have our Wi-Fi set up. We didn't have our cable, all that. We had our DVD player, and I watched old DVDs for like 2 weeks because, and had I not had those, we'd have been bored out of our fucking gourds.
Same.
So it's like you got to hang on to a little bit of the past.
Right.
Also, it'll come back around, just like vinyls have come back around.
Yeah.
I don't know. CDs may or may not, but I don't know. Remember floppy disks?
Oh my God, yes.
I mean, I don't know. Do people use those at all anymore?
I don't think
Everything's
so.
USB
or just Bluetooth transmitted, essentially.
Yep.
Or airdropped.
Yeah. And
airdrop.
There is a point where I just get confused.
Airdrop is one of the simplest things in the world, but it is the most confusing, complex thing to me. All I have to do...
does it work?
All I have to do is hit a button, and it sends it from my phone to my computer, from my phone to your... Well, if you had an iPhone, here you don't. So my phone to your phone to my daughter's phone to one doop, little button.
Wow.
Whatever I want to send, I can do. But my brain cannot comprehend that.
Yeah, like how?
How does my phone know your phone is that close? How does my phone know this is your phone? It literally says your name's phone. Like how?
I always am like, how does Wi-Fi work? How does Bluetooth work? Like it all comes back to frequencies, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
But like, I won't go too much on Nikola Tesla. I could all day. I could talk about him all day, but it all goes back to him. He had it all figured out. I mean,
he had that shit figured out how many years ago?
Yeah,
100?
Like in the 1800s. He knew he had this
100.
dream. His like life dream was to have this like wireless network connection system. Like, and he was all about frequencies and technology. Everything runs on frequencies and energy. And
so he was born in the wrong time period.
Right. And back then. Well, first, I think they liked all his ideas. Obviously, he is like the father of the main idea person for almost everything. I mean, from radios and TVs to any type of wireless technology, X-rays. I mean, almost everything you think of has some kind of link to Nikola Tesla.
I have a question, and please don't think I'm dumb. It's a genuine question, and is that why the Tesla car is named Tesla? Is it after him?
I think it's more of like a namesake, like in respect type of thing. Okay. I don't know if there's any like direct connection to Tesla. I didn't know.
I was just
But I think there's some. I think it's something like to honor him. Maybe I'd have to look that one up. I'm not really sure.
I've never thought of that.
Yeah, but I think it's like because everybody hears Tesla and I think, but when I hear Nikola Tesla, I think the Tesla coils and
I don't know why, but I think of Harry Potter. I don't know why. I think it's the Nikola.
Yeah.
Because there's some Nikolas
that makes
in
sense.
Harry Potter.
And then I think of the beer, Michelob Ultra. I worked at too many restaurants. But yeah, I mean, everything. And then like little things like induction motors for like hair dryers and vacuum cleaners and things like that. Neon lights. I mean, yeah, everything goes back. Tesla had like, I want to say it was like 300 or something patents. I may be wrong on that number, and that's just what was like approved and worked out. In his life, he had so many other ideas, so many things that were beyond anything anyone could comprehend back then. But, his big lab just all of a sudden caught fire. Like, just everything was destroyed, quote. I think somebody had their hands on that shit, by the way.
It was Voldemort.
Right? You shall not be named. Took Tesla's information, and now that's why we are how we are today. I think he was some kind of. They say he was like a mystic, a prophet. Like he had visions, like psychic visions from young childhood.
What's the dude's name? Notre Dame.
Yeah,
say it right.
Yeah,
kind
of like that.
What is it?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
I guess
I said Notre Dame.
I've read about him, but I've never said his name out loud. I've read about Notre Dame.
Don't say it 3 times.
Right? But yeah, and Tesla was big on frequencies and numbers. That everything comes back to numbers. Like I think it was the 369 was his like. He thinks that's like the numbers of the universe and how everything comes back to that you can understand everything about the universe if you understand frequencies and you understand numbers. But then as he got older, which he lived a pretty decent life. I want to say he was like in his 80s or something. I can't remember how old he was. Maybe he wasn't that old. I want to say he's like 80 or 90. So he had a long life. But as he got older, people stopped working with him.
I'll Google it.
They all of a sudden just decided that his stuff, it wasn't going to work. It was like probably, the big guys.
Probably because his ideas were probably getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And people were like,
and it all comes back to money.
Yeah. Like we can't imagine holding something in our hand.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, that and like he worked with big people like JP Morgan type stuff. Like, so he was
86 when he died.
86.
So, yeah.
Okay. But in the end, which he was talking about him now, people would assume he was probably on the autism spectrum, had OCD. He was very like obsessive, very quirky.
The way you're explaining him, literally in my head, because like I'm watching Young Sheldon right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing.
Yes.
Because even on Young Sheldon, he comes in and he's like, "Would you like to help me make some money? I would like to have music at the tips of your fingers, and you hold it and you use headphones and you walk around. Do you want to help me with that?" And obviously, this is like the 70s or 80s or whatever. Yeah. So everyone's like, "You're dumb. Stop." But
yeah, I assume he was like that. I think of. And they, and just like anyone, like Einstein, they say they were quirky, they say they were mad, they say they were crazy, but he had so many ideas that they worked with, and then all of a sudden they stopped funding him, they stopped helping him. His big people who were funding him and helping him just stopped, and then his lab burnt and all that. He ended up dying. Mind you, this is the king of technology, the king of
the reason we have everything we have. Yeah,
he died poor, lonely, and crazy, like in a old nasty hotel room,
like physically
talking to pigeons.
Physically crazy. Okay, talking to pigeons.
Well, yeah, he had like a nervous breakdown.
Okay,
and everyone just thought he was crazy, so they just stopped funding him. They stopped working with him, and he just eventually like had himself and nothing else, and no money, penniless. Just like how sad is that? And now, of course, everybody's more accepting and understanding, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like Nikola Tesla's it." But
he was born in the wrong time.
Yeah, exactly.
But then
we wouldn't be where we are if he was.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think he figured out time travel, and that maybe that's how, But then that goes back to a lot of stuff. I mean, people could say that if Elon Musk. Okay, I love Elon Musk. I know that's a very like.
A lot of people don't. Yeah. I do. I appreciate what he does.
He's a very
I don't love everything about him.
Right.
But
Nobody's
perfect. Appreciate some things.
And I know people could say, "Oh, he's not a true philanthropist. He could do so much more with his money." But he is. I think his heart is in it. I think he wants humanity to succeed. Mm-hmm. I know most people are like he's monotone. I can't stand to listen to him talk. But he's smart. His words don't. Again, being on the spectrum, I'm sure he's not.
Is he on the spectrum?
I'm pretty sure he is, or I think he said he is at one point. Maybe when he was hosting Saturday Night Live or something. But I don't know. I like him. I find him refreshing because he's just like, he just says what he says. But if he were not a multi-billionaire, people would think he's crazy too. People would write him off too.
Is it interesting how the founders of everything we know and have come to be, we would consider absolute fucking nut jobs.
Yeah, because it's out of the box. It's out of the ordinary.
But yeah, that's what got us a smartphone. That's what got us the electricity in our home. What do you think got us here?
Us crazy people with high IQs who have new ideas that people don't want to get on board because it scares them. Anything unknown is scary to people.
And we call it crazy.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is. It's very sad. I mean, you think of like Einstein, people say, "Oh, he was crazy," and they, and it all goes back to just their brains worked differently, And there's so many people like that now too, but
their brains work differently. They don't work like yours, so they're crazy.
Right.
Like us with ADHD, I've had people tell me I'm absolutely fucking insane.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. Like, I'm a little crazy, but, like, that's a different...
But in our head, it all makes sense. Like, I come up with these off-the-wall ideas, things that don't make... The way my brain gets from one idea to the next, it doesn't make sense to most people. And like you're very creative, and you come up with new... Like, for everything from art to how to fix something to how to... Our brains don't work like other people's, and that's a good thing. Like, I think that's a good thing. But most people are like... You're fucking nuts. Like, and like the stuff I'm into, like I love working with energy and frequencies, and like that kind of stuff is really intriguing to me. But most people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? How do you think the fucking Egyptians built the pyramids? I'm gonna tell you right now, they were linked up with frequency and energy, harmonics, stuff like that. Because what was that noise?
The dogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard the tap of the claws and paws.
Yeah, no, the dogs. One of them barked.
It sounded almost like a lady, like crying.
Nope.
Anyway.
Sure wasn't. It was Moaning Myrtle. I'm on the Harry Potter today. I don't know why. Yeah, we kind of... No, we didn't really branch too far off of technology. Okay, the first cell phone was invented in, do you know what year?
Was that Alexander Graham Bell? I can't remember
the
year,
cell phone.
Oh, you're talking... I thought you said telephone.
Not telephone. Like
the
cellular,
first cell phone.
Cellular device you hold in your
I'm going to
hand.
take a guess. Maybe the 70s.
What year?
72? I don't know.
Close.
I'm just guessing.
1973, China.
Oh, really?
China released
So
the
you're
first
talking
ever,
like cellular mobile device.
the big ass ones, the big...
Because I remember
big
the
boys.
car phones, like with the bag and all that.
No, not those.
Okay.
The big... They were considered the first ever cell phone.
Wow, okay.
It was like the big, tall, like 10-inch, big, thick bitches you could carry in your purse.
Yeah.
Those. March 6, 1983 is the first time they released in the United States.
Okay.
You got 30 minutes of use, and then it had to charge for 10 hours.
Wow. That's wild.
1983. I was born in 87.
Right.
You were born in
88.
88.
Yeah.
Okay. So within 40 years, we have went from
That's crazy.
a phone that took 10 hours to charge that only gives you 30 minutes of call time.
That is so crazy.
To I literally have the world in my hand.
Right?
I can call, I can text, I can listen to music, I can...
It's mind-blowing.
Anything.
There's no more going on Napster to download.
God, no.
Oh my gosh, sitting there waiting for it to buffer and like looking for the...
And then you'd click it and be like...
like, this wasn't a good one. Burning CDs. Oh, I remember when I was little and I'd wait for my favorite music to come on the radio and I recorded on a cassette tape. And that's how I got my music. Like, or when you'd wait, like single CDs would come out. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, CDs, what? Like, you just download it. Or you just stream it.
Can you even buy a CD at Walmart anymore?
Probably, but I don't know.
I know you can buy, like, vinyl records, because...
Yeah, and those motherfuckers are expensive.
I know. My daughter has some of those.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
It'll all come back around, though, I do think.
Yeah.
I don't know about, like, 8 tracks, probably not. Maybe not cassette tapes, but I think CDs might.
I think they might eventually. 1992 was the first ever smartphone.
Okay.
It released...
Smartphone,
where you could get on the internet, you could send emails, and you could send faxes directly from your cell phone.
Holy cow.
1992.
Wow.
92. That's not that... I mean, yeah, that's long ago, but it's not that long ago.
That's crazy because, like, we didn't have a computer in our house at that point.
That's
like,
when they were...
And we were one of the houses that had, like, we had a computer early because my dad's, like, a computer guru. And, yeah, early in our internet, our friends would come over to use our internet.
Think, in 92 when those phones were released, they weren't probably released to the common folk.
Right.
That was probably for the celebrities and the rich people and the people who could afford
them. Because I remember
them.
my grandpa, and he had money, and he traveled for work and stuff. So he had one of those car phones. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Too. Yeah. Like, before cell phones were even, like, a thing to where we knew about it.
And you thought it was so cool.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Yeah. They finally got their, like, a smartphone finally got big. A lot of people didn't think the smartphone was going to work out. They didn't like it. They didn't want it.
I didn't at first.
They wanted nothing to do with it. In 2007, Apple released the first iPhone. iPhone 1.
It started with iPhone.
Everyone went fucking apeshit. Because
so
that
when
bitch...
did BlackBerry was... Is that when...
BlackBerry was before... That was when you could email and fax. That was
okay.
In the 90s. That was a 90s
So probably
thing.
not a total smartphone yet, but...
It was still considered a smartphone.
Okay.
Because you could do more than just call.
Okay.
That's like why it's a smartphone. Because it's not just a calling
Because I remember
device.
I did an in-between. It was like it had a QWERTY keyboard and a screen, but I couldn't I could do little bits of stuff.
Right.
I can't remember what year that would have been, but that
iPhone
in between there
was you could get music on it. You could watch videos on it. You could do this first ever iPhone.
Yeah.
Is what made it big. 2007.
Wow.
So
wow.
Yes, we graduated high school in 2006,
right?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a year later is when the smartphones got big. That's probably why we didn't get them till later, because they didn't get big until then. And then once again, we common folk don't get the smartphones first.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they were too much money. We couldn't afford them.
Right.
Like, you had to wait a few years to even think about getting that phone. So that's
and to
probably
think
why.
That just that fast we went from the first iPhone to what number are they on now? 22? No, I don't even
15.
fucking know. No, I'm thinking of Samsung. Samsung's got Galaxy has like
different.
20 something. I don't even know.
But they put out like
So we like the 7 Edge, the 8, yeah.
They put out different series.
Mm-hmm.
iPhone is on 15 this year.
But still, 15.
I think
that's
it's 15.
crazy.
Yeah.
To think that they could upgrade it that much.
I have a 14, and they skipped a year. They didn't do. I think it's like 9, because they went straight to the X.
Yeah.
So, but still, from 2007 to 2023, I don't math. Do it. 16 years, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So in 16 years, we went from a phone that could only check email.
So since like our oldest kids were born until now.
Literally.
That is crazy. I mean, yeah, that makes sense because I remember when I got.
That is
but
too
still,
fast.
it's crazy.
We do not need that.
And everything is right at our fingertips now. My fear is, okay, say, I don't know what could possibly cause it. Say a big solar flare.
Something's going to happen. I'm sorry.
A hack of some kind.
It's going to happen.
Right. I feel it coming.
Oh, it's 100%. I'm not necessarily sure if we will be affected by that in the sense of we might be too old to give a fuck.
Right. And it may be subtle, like it may start like how we're getting random outages
I saw this
here
big
and there.
thing on YouTube. It was this scientist, and he was talking about how this year we're in an El Nino in our weather pattern, and El Ninos, the sun throws different kinds of the flares out, and there is a very, very, very big possibility that it could wipe our Wi-Fi. For up to 6 months.
People don't think that solar flares can do, but definitely. Yeah. I definitely think they could.
And then we would essentially have to rebuild the Wi-Fi platform.
Yeah.
That is what the whole video was about. It was very, very, what?
Yeah.
When the Wi-Fi goes out, I live in the country. I live in the middle of nowhere. So when the Wi-Fi goes out, which we have shit Wi-Fi. So the only thing that sucks is I have an online business. Other than that, it's kind of like... you have the initial, oh shit, I can't call anyone. I don't have a house phone.
Right.
I have a cell phone. Well, I guess if the Wi-Fi, cell phone, everything, I'd have to go down to my mom's house to use the phone. No, she don't have a home phone.
Well, and we still have a home phone. I know, I'm weird, landline, but it's ran through our internet. So if our Wi-Fi goes out, our phone's out. So it does no good. It's like...
It's gonna crash one day.
Yep. Well, everything runs
off
of frequencies, and you've got... If your electromagnetic field is compromised, I'm sorry, but a solar flare could do that.
Yeah.
Or a solar storm of some kind.
Could do that.
Anything. Mm-hmm. Or if there's a hack, a big. I mean, there's other countries that are way more advanced than us. I don't care what you say. Something could easily. How are people going to function? Like anyone under 30 does not. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do.
I don't even think necessarily we would know what to do. Yeah. Because we
would be able to adapt though, because
I still think we would freak the fuck out though.
Yeah.
Because from the age where it matters, teenagers to
it'll probably happen when the baby boomers are leaving. The ones who can still teach us and help us adapt will be gone. So
the whole world will be chaos. But my point is our whole life has surrounded around technology.
Yeah.
We got the first phone here. We got the first this here. We got the first this here. Our whole life, we have had a screen in front of our face.
Yeah.
We are the only generation that can say,
we grew up with the internet.
We didn't as a child. But we grew up with the internet. The internet was our best friend.
Like our puberty years we were being introduced to all of it. So it's like we were literally growing with it.
Yes.
And
I think we would be just as, like our children. They're fucked.
Yeah. The only thing I can think is that, like us millennials who are still able to remember enough to keep implementing that in our day, like, don't forget that you can do this. Don't forget that you can, that there are ways to do this by hand. There are ways to look this up. Like, you can go grab a book from the library. You can go, try to remember those things and implement them as much as we can. But they're so wrapped up in their devices and they're so distracted by the constant feed.
And we're just as guilty as it.
I know.
Take the iPad, please. Go play.
Right.
I need a minute. I need to finish dinner. I need to do something.
And it's amazing because there's so many things that they've learned, and it is an amazing thing. But at the same time, not only is it going to affect their ability to function in the real world, like socially, mentally, like but physically too. I mean, kids aren't playing outside. They're not getting as much exercise. They're not getting as much sunlight. That's like detrimental. Like, how are they going to thrive as adults when you're sitting inside? You're working from your computer.
They'll do it with a screen in front of their face. That's the
but
next.
Like, I think as far like as longevity, like how can they live long, healthy lives when they're sitting they say sitting is like the most unhealthy, like it's better to lie down or to stand up. Like that sitting is the worst position, like for your body, for your everything. And I know that if I sit too long at my desk or
that's why we wiggle so much.
I have to.
Well, I have a back injury, so
and everyone I know who like lived long lives,
long and prosperous.
Long and prosperous. They were very physical people. So it's like how these children are not used to, other than their little bits of PE that they have at school, and like some of them still ride their bikes and do it. I'm so glad.
They go to college, PE's gone. There's no more PE. You don't like.
And most of them can go to school from home too. So then it's like you don't have to be around people. You don't have to interact.
It's
you don't
essentially up to us as their parents to make sure.
Yes.
They have some sense of knowing how to put it down.
Yeah.
How to set that tablet
down. And
down.
that's great for kids who have parents who are involved and who are aware. But so many parents are either one, they're too busy, or two, they're not involved at all, or three, they're just non-existent. And then kids raising themselves.
Or four, they need a fucking break. And giving that child that iPad.
Right. And we all do that.
100% is helping your mental health.
But like us, we're so lucky that we are able to spend a lot of time with our kids and put the ones who don't have that option, or the ones who are just not around at all. It's like they're teaching themselves how to. I just don't know. Like when we were growing up, if a kid didn't have their parents around a lot, they'd figure it out. It's like, you lock the doors, you feed yourself, you figure it out. But like,
well, now they lock the doors, they DoorDash, and then they
that's true. Everything comes to them.
Stream a movie so they're not bored, and then they TikTok for 12 hours.
That's true. But then what happens if a stranger's at the door? What are they prepared for?
Close
things?
the lights off. Close the lights off.
Right.
Turn the lights off.
But it's getting to where it affects even like me. Like I know if I'm like in the zone reading something, or I'm working on my computer or something, and someone knocks at the door. Oh shit, like I'm not ready to socialize. I'm in the zone. Like, and then I realize how much it affects my social issues, like being around people when I'm like, I think a lot of that's due to technology. My social anxiety, my ADHD getting worse over the last, I've always been this way, even when I was little, but it's like.
I think TikTok.
Oh my gosh,
has
TikTok
a
is
very,
for it.
very, very big, is one of the main reasons why all of these people are coming out and saying, holy shit, I have ADHD.
Yeah.
I really do, because you realize your attention span is so fucking short, you can't get through that 10-second video. You watch the first 3 seconds, you're done, swipe, you're done, swipe.
It's just constant.
And you have that in your phone. How often do you TikTok?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
On a day,
much.
You do.
Yeah.
How often do you do it?
I could easily lose an hour. I mean, just like staring.
Don't lie. That's it?
I don't let myself. I will literally go a week and not touch it because if I do, I could just spiral and lose.
I give myself
my daughter, my
breaks, too.
oldest, deleted that. She's like, I can't with my ADHD and the way she said it sucks too much of my life.
So my point is, like, on the days where I'm down and have nothing to do, TikTok is there for me. Yeah. But it also makes it worse because that entire hour, that entire 2 hours,
and
3
then coming back to the real world after.
Exactly. You're like swipe. Oh,
it was
cool,
making
video.
me ragey.
Swipe. And then all of a sudden, you have to set that down and slow the fuck down.
Yep.
You have to get up and slowly walk to the kitchen.
That's
and
why I think it's so bad for mental health.
I think TikTok's a beautiful
thing. It's a wonderful thing. There's so much information on there.
Seriously. People get what they want out. I learned I had ADHD because of TikTok. I have learned so many things that I did not know because of TikTok. But is it worth it? Can you work it? Put that thing down.
My husband is a perfect example of that. He will literally spend hours on there. Like when he's off work and doesn't have anything to do.
And then if you interrupt him, does he get
mad?
Oh
my God.
Rage.
I was starting to get that way, and that's I'm like, nope, I'll allow myself to check it like an hour every now and then. I'll check it on there. He sent me like 40 videos. I'm like, it's a love language. It's sweet because he thinks of me when he sees it. But I'm like, dude, when did you have time to do that? Like, oh, he makes time for it because it brings him instant instant satisfaction, instant gratification.
We, as a generation, we do not know how to get that satisfaction unless our phone is in our hands now.
Yeah. And the dopamine is being destroyed. Like our reward system is being destroyed.
And like my thing is our children, like my kids, the only one of my oldest has a cell phone. She's 16. My other two do not, and I do not plan on them getting cell phones until probably they're 16.
Really?
Until they can drive.
Yeah.
Maybe high school. I haven't quite decided that yet. Not at all. Yeah. They don't need that at their fingertips.
Well, she's sixth grade now, but we got last year.
They already both have ADHD. No, they have iPads.
Yeah.
Where they have like games on there and they have whatever, but they don't take it everywhere with them. I try my hardest to only do like an hour or two a night.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And it's hard, though. Weekends are a little more free
I'm really bad about the iPads.
Don't get me wrong. I have days where I'm bad, especially if I'm trying to do something for my business or I'm trying to cook supper and they're up my ass.
My thing is like they'll play together and they actually talk to each other and interact and they'll play games on it together. And I'm like, and I mean, I like want them to do certain games like Minecraft and stuff like that. Great. Because like it's building your creative skills.
Yeah.
And, like, but to sit there and just watch YouTube video after YouTube. Nope. If you want to, I'll make them watch it on the TV. I'm like, you can watch a few on the TV. At least your neck's not bent over and you're not But my middle child, we did get her a cell phone when she started cheerleading, volleyball, hanging out with friends, and I think it was 5th grade. And she'll go days and not even turn it on. So it's good in her sense. See, it's there when she needs it.
Your child doesn't have your middle child doesn't have ADHD.
She might.
Okay, she doesn't have it in the sense where she needs that in front of her face. Is what I'm saying.
You're right. She's very good at self-soothing.
My kids would. Yeah. They both have ADHD. My young ones, my oldest one, does not.
Needs that constant and
I want them to know how to do stuff. I want them to know I'm bored. Okay, we live on a farm.
Yeah.
Go play with the chickens. Right. Go do some chores. Go outside and kick a ball. Go jump on the trampoline. Go get on the 4-wheeler. Go do something.
Yeah.
To
She's really good at initiating. Like she'll go start crafts. She taught herself to sew. She taught herself how to crochet. Like she'll make paper crafts. So she's really good at that. But
I think the younger, and this is just my opinion, I am not downing anybody who has given their child a phone. That is your opinion. You are their parent and you know what is best for them, not me. But I think any child that has 100% access to a phone, the younger you give it to her, the more problems they're going to have in their life.
Absolutely. My oldest I think my oldest was 12 or 13, and we only did that because she had after school stuff and I wanted her to be able to reach me, but she didn't even want it at first. She didn't want it.
Well, like I gave my oldest hers at 16, or no, I'm sorry, at 10. She got her phone at 10, but she went to her dad's every other weekend.
You need to be able to.
She was a cheerleader. She did all of that. It was monitored.
That's why I need it, because I need to be able to, for them to check in with me. But it still has to be monitored. It has to be. Because if you give them full range, free access at a young age, I've seen plenty of 6 and 7 year olds run around with phones, and I'm like, I can't.
My daughter's in 2nd grade, and I could not tell you how many children have a phone in her class. Gosh. She wants one because of that. Absolutely not. like I said, she's got her iPad. She can go and
I know,
tablet.
okay, I know some people probably do it because their kids are going back and forth from dads or grandmas or whatever. But
go ahead.
But I don't know. There has to be.
I have an alternative. What I plan on doing is probably pretty soon, because my middle is going to be 12. He does stuff. He goes with his friends. You know, I think I'm going to get a cell phone, just a plain,
like a track phone, or
I don't know if I'm going to do that or just add it
they
to my plan.
have ones for kids that are just no
I don't necessarily
smartphone.
want it to be for kids. I want a phone.
I mean, they're just
where
they're just basic.
I can completely lock everything, but the text, and the phone. And when you go with your friends, you take that with you. Yeah. You can't get on the internet. You can't YouTube. Right. You can't TikTok. You can do nothing. But you have a phone with you. And if you need me, here I am. Even my youngest, like, she wants to do cheerleading. She wants to do all of this stuff. Okay,
a way
that's
where they
fine.
Can reach you, but it doesn't become
and
a problem.
And also, I can have Live 360 on it, and I can know where they are. Yeah. But it's not their phone. Right. Like, once you come home, that goes back in mom's drawer. Yeah. And you can have it next time you leave. Like...
Yeah, that's how I was going to do it. But,
I think that's what we're going to do. I really
did not.
do.
But it's not been a problem for us, luckily.
That's good.
I don't...
And I know you get your kids' phones for different reasons. That's your reasons. That's completely... That's awesome for you if that's what you think's right. I don't know.
And every kid's different. Every situation's different.
100%.
So.
But the way it's just... If you're doing it...
Oh, Mailman's here.
Are they going to kill him?
They forget who he is every single day. Every single day for 6 years.
I don't even know what I was saying now. If you're going to get your... I think our generation, us millennials, we need to really stop and think about what we're doing to our children by saying, here's a phone at 5 years old. Yeah. I really do.
Yeah. Because those years are crucial to, like, molding who they are.
If you...
Self-soothing, learning how to initiate.
If you get your kid a phone and you get it to them with learning games, that's fucking awesome. Right. ABC Mouse, that shit is immaculate. Oh, yeah. That app helped my daughter, like, read. Yeah. Like, start to read. Yeah. Awesome. If that is all they are doing on there, good for you, mama. But... I know a lot of people, that's not it. You know they got TikTok. Nope. You know they're texting their friends.
See, that's where I have to draw the line. Okay, so, like, my oldest, like I said, she had TikTok for a while. My husband and I talked about it. We're like, I don't know. She deleted it herself. She said it's a time sucker, time waster. I can't do it. We're lucky there. But, so she doesn't have TikTok. She's not into the social media. She's very, like, private.
See, I didn't let my oldest get social media. She had Snapchat.
She still doesn't have, turning 16, Snapchat. Still doesn't have Facebook, nothing.
My oldest...
That's her choice, though.
I think when she turned 16, it was 15 or 16, I was finally like, get a Facebook, get it. I don't care. I think she had a secret Instagram that I didn't know about, but it's okay. Yeah. Like, but the Facebook...
If she has them, I don't know about. I told her I can check your phone at any time. I won't invade your privacy unless I feel the need, but she knows that she can. She knows that I have access to it, but she says she has no desire to do social media. She does online gaming and stuff, so she'll talk to her friends on there, and she texts a lot and does, like, not conference calls. What do they call them now? Like 3-way calls or whatever on her phone. But she still sits and talks to them.
Like, do. I'll call you. Let's dial in,
and maybe
Sally.
It's through a different. Maybe I don't know how she does it, but yeah, I know she's used. What's it called? Doesn't matter.
Snapchat.
I
do not. I am old. Call me what you want. I don't understand.
I can't get
Snapchat.
it. I can't get it.
And another one I cannot understand is fucking Instagram.
Instagram is a lot.
Facebook, I got down. TikTok, 100%. I can't get those two.
I can't either.
And then what's the other one? The one where it
Twitter. Yeah.
I'm like
never could do. Like never could do Twitter.
I don't understand Twitter.
I did MySpace. I got Facebook, and the rest of them I'm just like.
MySpace. I had the badass MySpace with all the like, I took coding classes in high school and college, so, like, I had the music. Every time you scrolled 3 times, it played a new song.
Yes, I did too.
Oh my gosh,
you get your, like,
so
HTML
good.
and all
exactly.
that. Oh my gosh.
I would bring that back.
That was good shit.
Let's bring back MySpace.
So good.
And, like, your top 10 friends were like...
Yeah, like, I'm not on
they were, like,
top
golden
10 anymore.
Exactly.
I'm not even important. But yeah, Instagram, to me...
Too much.
It's too much. And it's just the competition and like, I need attention. Like, I'm not saying everyone on there is striving to get, like, they don't need attention, but it's just you're seeing everyone's highlights. Well, Facebook's the same way, I guess. You're seeing everyone's highlights, so you're comparing. It's not good for your mental health.
Okay, let's do this. Let's challenge everybody who listens, which I hope people listen. Put the damn phone down for 1 hour a day and go for a walk.
Yeah.
Go do something.
I tell myself, plug it in, leave it alone.
Go sit outside.
I have to, or I don't get things done.
Go listen to nature. Go realize that nature is outside. I guarantee you, if you sit there outside without your phone, you have to go outside, though, because nothing's going to happen in here. I mean, you can do it inside, but go sit outside.
Doing it without taking pictures of things?
No,
without...
your phone stays in the house. You go outside. You don't have to sit on your front porch. I guarantee you are going to see something incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, my God, look
You're
at
actually experiencing
2 birds
life.
chasing someone.
Right?
Oh, my God, what kind of bug is that? Anything simple and small that gives you don't realize it, but that gives you the same amount of dopamine as scrolling through TikTok.
It does. It really 100%.
does. 100%. Yep. But it's at our fingertips.
Do you realize, though, when you're doing all that, like if I'm outside and I'm in my zone or I'm doing something and I've left my phone alone for hours, when I come back, I realize I have this guilt of like not checking my messages, not replying to people. Because every time it's like, oh, there's an email, there's a text, there's a message. Oh, I do. And I'm like, I'm supposed to be checking in with people. I'm supposed to be reading stuff.
I will set my phone on my desk and I won't touch it all day. Especially if I'm like outside with my animals.
Yeah.
Like if I have to, I will take my phone outside with me for emergency reasons only, but it is on silent. And
I do. I turn my notifications off a lot. I'll plug it in on the charger and leave it. Like I have to take hours of breaks.
I'll play music on it.
Yeah. But then I'm like, oh shoot, like I feel bad because I have all these unread messages I
don't feel bad at all. Listen, I will leave you on read for as long as I want. I don't care. I don't fucking
I'm getting
care.
better with it. It's that feeling obligated to reply to people.
No,
and that's where it brings me stress. I want to just be in my zone.
So what if there was no texting? Say take texting out of the thing. Take messaging, take emails. I call you, you don't answer.
Right, exactly.
Oh, well.
That's my point.
Oh, well.
Like, it didn't used to be that way.
Exactly.
We could just do our thing and not have to worry about being in contact with everything.
Exactly. So why...
Yeah.
Even if I just sent you a letter, let's go back even further. I sent you a letter. You don't respond to me for a month.
Right, and now it's
Who cares?
oh, if you leave someone on read for 12 hours, you're rude.
For 30 minutes, you're rude.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, I do not care. Yeah. I do not care. If I want to talk to you, I will talk to you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't have the headspace.
I'm getting a lot better with that.
Sometimes I don't have the fucking time.
Right.
I wake up in the morning, I sit down when I go to bed.
Yeah.
Like we're sitting down right now, but I'm not doing nothing. But
it's scheduled. Yeah.
Literally, we schedule this weekly so that we have time for this. I'm going to leave your home, go get the stuff I need from the Walmart.
Right. And we can't sit there and check all our messages while we're doing all that.
And then I'm going to go home, take care of my animals again, tidy up my house, get stuff ready for supper tonight.
But I see people doing their phone, or I sound like a boomer myself. I see people on the interwebs, on their phones, on their mobile devices, while they're cooking, while they're doing things with the kids, while they're picking the,
I will play music.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I will put Netflix on and turn it down low just so I have a background noise.
Yeah.
Because I can't work in silence.
Well, now our phones they're the source of so many other things too. Yes. That it's not just scrolling TikTok or scrolling. Yeah. But I see plenty of people out while they're shopping or while there's and I'm bad if I'm sitting in a waiting room or I'm waiting to get the kids at school.
Actually driving down the fucking road scrolling TikTok.
If I look up, I'd say 1 out of 3 or 4 people probably has their phone in their hand while they're driving. I can't do it. It scares the shit out of me. To drive and have my phone.
Changing the song while I drive.
Yes.
How the fuck are you actually watching TikTok?
I know. It's scary.
That is terrifying.
My husband said one time, he's like, people are going to evolve to have like another eye, not like a third eye in the spiritual sense, but a physical third eye to look at their phone while they're driving.
I wouldn't doubt it at this point because it's...
Okay, we were talking about how things might just like shut down one day.
They will.
You know how I fully believe it. My computer... Okay, if anyone else has ever had this happen or knows why it happens, I haven't researched it, but it just came to me. My computer, the power went out randomly the other day, like flickered off and on and came back. My computer shut down. I turned it back on, and it set itself to December of 2092. This is not the first time this has happened, and it's not a new computer.
I was going to say, that's an older computer,
yeah, it's like probably about 4 or 5 years old. So... Why 2092? Why December at a specific time? It's done this twice now.
Is it the same date and time both times?
Yeah, it's the same year both times. I'm like, is that the expiration date? Is that when the world ends? Yes.
I have a question.
Dear.
My hand's up. Miss Lynn. Maybe that is like the last date programmed into that computer.
Maybe.
Like maybe that's the end of the life of the computer.
I'm going to go with that. That sounds good.
You know what I mean? Like, I know, like, iPhones, like, you can go...
But why 2092?
You can go... It's infinited. Like, infinite...
Infinite?
Infinite. Wow.
Infinite.
You can go... Like, if I swipe in my calendar... My calendar... If I do, you can go... There's no end to years.
Huh.
You can do it for days and weeks and months.
I'm going to try that. Stops. I'm going to try that and see if it'll take me past 2092.
But since it's an older kind of... See if it does. Maybe that's the end of the life of the computer.
And that specific time and that specific date.
So if you were still alive then, which I'm going to say, honey, you probably won't.
No, 100 and... Oh my God. What'd I say? 2092?
Yeah, and it's only 23.
So 104 years old?
You would be 104?
No.
Yeah. Whatever.
I can't math right now.
You most likely won't be able to know, but I bet that's the end of computer's life.
114 maybe. I was born in 88. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I can't math right now.
I don't math
but
at
yeah,
all, so.
That's the... I don't know. My thing was like, is it trying to tell me something?
You go too deep into stuff. Sometimes you got to not look deep.
I don't know. Everything's deep. Everything's got more meaning to it.
True.
But also my brain just...
But then you're just going to stress yourself out.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking,
I just thought it was... I thought it was interesting.
Right,
I just thought it was interesting.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm probably going to be like Nikola Tesla and just...
Go crazy
talking to my pigeons and... I do talk to my birds already, so...
Oh, my gosh.
I love the birds.
Okay, if you have anything you need...
Anything you want to add? And by all means, we are not trying to, like, offend anyone who is very... We need technology. We need it to work, to learn, to thrive. But I do worry about our future, you know, as physically, mentally, socially.
I think we need it, but I think our entire generation needs to try to slow down the younger generation's usage of technology.
Or at least give them some...
And we also ourselves need to slow down on the usage of technology. Because I know people who don't put their phone down all day long.
Oh, yeah.
Literally all day.
Yep.
Like, stop. Smell the roses. Like, literally, stop and smell the roses.
Yes.
Go outside.
We need more time away from our device.
Yes.
Well, that and we could do a whole episode on frequencies, radiations, electromagnetic stuff. But I feel like we really need to, like, cleanse ourselves of that, too, sometimes. Like, we need to be away from it because it emits so much. That's a whole other thing.
Anyway, so
if you're upset by this, I do not mean to. We very much use our phones for our business, for our personal, all the time.
We TikTok, we scroll, we doom scroll all the time.
And Ash is a tech queen. She's like really great at technology.
Thanks.
So we have all the devices. We've got all the... We're not putting down anyone who is on their stuff all the time. And we're just saying how much it's changed.
I have literally every Apple device you could think of besides those big-ass headphones.
And I'm one of those, I swear, I should be a boomer. I'm stuck. I'm just stuck.
I'm on my computer back.
Still listening to my radio and my CDs, and I still have an S8 phone. S8.
How does it work?
It works great. It works great. I love it.
Is it laggy?
No, not at all.
Fuck that.
I won't upgrade till it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know? I won't change it unless I got to.
God. Okay, we've been trying to say bye for like 5 minutes.
Bye.
Yes, we have to do the email address, remember?
Oh yeah. If you need to reach us, you can do so at
only if you give up at gmail.com. Okay, now bye.
Okay, bye.